Hi, this is Prasad Ajinkya. I am one of the co-founders of Homeville. I am also on the board of directors of Singularity Credit, our lending entity. I have led tech leadership roles in multiple startups spanning across e-commerce, edtech, and fintech as well. One of the things that we are looking at developing on top of Finternet is the ability to store loan information and tokenize this loan information so that we can do faster turnaround times of direct assignment pools and securitization deals. This will not only enable a faster turnaround time, but it will also increase the quality of data that is flowing through the system, thereby reducing the cost of credit across the entire ecosystem, specifically in the affordable housing side of things. A direct assignment is a transaction that enables a originator lender who is originating loans across multiple branches to create a pool of loans and then sell that pool to a large financial institution who will typically buy up to 90% of that loan portfolio. And every time there's a collection, cash flow back to the investor, thereby freeing up a lot of capital for the originator and therefore allowing the originator to get more liquidity and also earn a small interest income on top of the transaction. For the investor, it pretty much means that the operational expenses of opening up so many branches reduces. It also means they can quickly build up their portfolio assets under management, and that also allows them the flexibility of quickly building up a portfolio for a particular asset. It could be a priority sector loan and they wanted to meet their priority sector loan quota. They can quickly do that when they have partnered with a multitude of originator entities. The minute you start implementing this, you are essentially linking large capital markets to your retail assets linked to housing, thereby allowing risk to slowly move up and helping reduce the cost of funds. So one of the problems that the existing ecosystem has is the turnaround time required for creating a loan portfolio and executing that portfolio. Usually there are multiple entities who are participating in this, and they have different input formats. That creates a lot of work for the originator team, and there lies a gap of 2 weeks. Okay, then you have additional data requirements that the larger FI might have, and that creates further delays. This delay can be up to 2 months, it can be more as well, right? During this time, the smaller entity, the originator, is essentially running on a very, very short capital line, and they can soon, get short of capital, right? This problem needs to be solved. This is the pre-disbursement problem. After the deal gets struck, then the next set of problems open up where lack of data transparency is there. There is a gap of 1 to 2 months where the repayment cycles can start flowing back to the investor, and that starts a series of trust deficits for the investor, right? Over a period of time, the investor says that I don't really trust this originator and therefore I will move on to some other originator, right? But the problem still persists. At a certain scale, the investor starts seeing that, okay, this is a problem prevalent in the industry. Let me start, writing off these small issues. The problem with that is that as your portfolio grows large, right, you're talking about $1 billion of portfolio. Even a small 1 bips difference can make a large difference on your bottom line. One of the things that I learned from this workshop is what specific unlocks you can achieve by tokenizing loans, by creating a smart contract which oversees the entire collections flow. It allows you to rethink the entire loan and securitization industry and see it running on top of the Finternet ecosystem. And that pretty much means that there will be a future where every LOS, LMS and treasury management system will have connectors to the Finternet, and thereby allowing a lot of players to, leverage the source of truth capabilities, the proof checking capabilities that Finternet offers. The crowd is a august audience. Every time you meet an audience, there cannot be a more qualified audience that is there. Both Pramod and Nandan have their own unique ways at looking at the problem, trying to identify and check if there could be any future problems that we might be missing, and then helping solve that problem even before the problem has happened. This kind of helps teams to create together a solution where it is well thought out, well architected, and that kind of eases the entire implementation and ramp up. There are multiple discussions that we got into. Abhishek Sankritik, Abhishek Rathi, Rajiv Tumala brought in the whole new angle of getting in securities and then treating this entire loan portfolio as a security. There are additional payoffs where Aditya from the Solana team also contributed and said that why can't we link the internet capital back and flow that into this market. Mental models that unlock and the visibility that somebody gets when you're discussing this across a multitude of experts. Suddenly you can see that it's not just one transaction that you're automating, you're essentially automating an entire ecosystem. Similarly, how this is going to be engineered, right? The way that Pramod and team were discussing what is the native storage, what do we need to expose, what kind of does Finternet hold, what exactly is Finternet, at what point of time do third-party developers start working with Finternet, at what point of time does Finternet hold as a protocol. All of this kind of helps clarify questions about doubts that people might have when they are trying to answer the question, what is Finternet? So I believe that the future of financial services needs a lot of revamp, and joining Finternet and helping rethink the way financial services are delivered in the country is one step towards a much larger picture.